Hey, Kisses from Kenya is produced by Democrats Abroad Kenya, but everything you hear in this podcast reflects our personal perspectives as, as Americans living in Kenya.
Yes, nothing we say should be taken as the official stance of Democrats Abroad Kenya, Democrats Abroad Global, or the Democratic Party. This is an entertainment space and not an official policy platform.
Thank you. Welcome to Kisses from Kenya. Mwah! I am Vuyanzi.
And I'm Brendan.
Okay, so today I'm thinking about Michelle Obama, our forever First Lady, by the way. Her the phrase that she said in the 2016 Democratic Convention. And she said, when they go low, we go high. And I remember arousing like, woo, woo, woo. But really, do we have to go high? Because the other side of it, I think about the late Eric Mays, who was a Flint, Michigan councilman. And you can find him all over Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah.
He was hysterical. And he's like, when they go low, I go lower. And the thing is, that's where I feel I'm at with the world. I don't know. Your thoughts?
I mean, Cardi B said, when they go low, I take it to hell. So
yes. She went even, you can't get much lower than hell.
I mean, I think like there's always like a time and place for like pick your battles, right? Because I think that's like a practical consideration sometimes. But like pick your battles don't mean that I gotta let you talk crazy to me.
Oh gosh, and
you're not about to come at me sideways.
I know.
Foolish shit.
You know, and the thing is though, the way like it's like the way, let's say, whether it's I've been raised or I don't even know that I've been raised like that, but a way that I've tried to adopt in my life is like if you want to come out your mouth crazy, that, well, I am a lover, not a fighter. And I just, I will try to just put you at bay. But right now I'm not feeling that. Like I want to punch people in their face. I want to hurt people. That's how I feel.
Allegedly, y'all.
Okay, so no, I do. Oh, we're supposed to say yes, allegedly. So let's take a deeper dive into this, because also it leads me into just a little bit of pop culture too, right? And this is around Whose America Is It Anyway? And it's like, there's hate speech, there's things that aren't hate speech, there's hate speech that I don't care about, but I care more about what gets done as a result of it. When people say something that's what do you call that, when you say something and it's kind of like triggering to other people and it will be, and some not unstable.
Trigger warning?
No, it's like a dog flagging.
Dog whistle?
Yes! I'm like, it's a dog wailing. No, it's the dog whistle things, right? That then get unstable people to maybe carry out acts. So it's like, well, Whose America Is It Anyway? And recently, Deon Cole, who I absolutely love, an American comedian. Oh, well, he is okay. He's great, good looking, and he likes older women. He calls them vintage. Yeah. Hi, Deon.
I can put a wig on. That child told me I was middle-aged the other day, so.
Oh, God, that whole thing. Oh, and by the way, because I'm hearing these knocked together, I am wearing Mardi Gras beads again for this episode. I love them. Thank you, Brenda, for bringing them to me. So anyway, he opened up for the NAACP Awards. And he did this last year too. Or was it the year before? Anyway, there was one year where he kind of prays. He does a mock prayer. It's not a real prayer. And he mentions Nicki Minaj. I'm not going to go into, if you don't understand who that is and what it is she's done and how we've gotten here, then you need to Google that. I'm not going to give all that history. But she's maybe not in the best eye in terms of.
She coked out.
Is she coked out?
That's what they say on the internet.
Oh, exactly.
You bumping them lines and type of crazy stuff.
Oh God. Well.
Barbs come for me. It's fine. I love them. When they go low, I take it to hell.
No, allegedly. So he says this prayer, and then he says
that what she's not hitting her ass is messing with her brain.
Whatever she's got implanted in her behind that is messing with her mind, and he said, we bind that ass spirit or whatever it is. It was hysterical. You got to look this up. It's so funny. And then, well, I think it was funny.
Yeah.
However, when we talk about people, I mean, I know you can say what you want to say, but I actually had to pull this up because of what people said to him as a result. Now, I don't know what they call Nicki Minaj's people. You know how for Beyonce, Barbs? Okay. This is where my middle ageness really comes out. All right. Someone said, oh God, so I'm going to read these and they're absolutely horrible. And I want to be clear. This is a disclaimer. Another one besides the one at the top of the show. You may see me laugh, but I'm not laughing at it. It's just that people really say this. So someone posted a picture of him and his mother and said, go dig your mama up. This is all because he said something about Nicki Minaj's ass and her mind. It says, that's why you're fat. No, I don't even know if I should read the ones about his mother, but they kept going. That's why your fat ass black mom built a mom dead.
Black Eminem built.
Black built ass mom. Eminem built mom. That, oh God. Bitch. God was giving her grace because she should have died when she was giving birth to you out of her stank ass, dry ass, raccoon, pussy, bitch. Who writes that?
I mean, they have a reputation for being unwell.
Well, no. Okay,
the Barbs.
No, this one is scary. It says, you better get security, LOL, you two improv shows, Charlie Kirk soon. And they spelled Charlie. Oh, no, they did spell it right. But someone's threatening to kill him over his joke about Nicki Minaj. And I don't like reading the ones about his mother. And then they said you're practically sucking Jay-Z's dick to get a picture. I don't even know when they're referring to keep Nicki out your mouth before I spit on you. So even in pop culture, now, yeah, people have gotten canceled before. However, death threats, they're talking about his deceased mother. That, to me, is crazy. Whose America is it anyway? I don't effing know. Because that shit was, sorry, but that's all I can say. That shit was crazy. So I don't know what you got. What you got for Whose America is it anyway? Or what are your thoughts about it? Because that's, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think it's because we'll talk about anti-LGBT stuff when we get to the main discussion. But I think to me, there's this when we're talking about picking your battles, right? I don't know if you've seen all the controversy around the trailer for Scary Movie 6.
I've seen controversy, but I haven't seen the trailer.
So there's one where it's they're about to kill the girl. They're it's it was something about I'm gonna stab her or something, and then she's like, my pronouns are they and them. So,
I did see that. I thought it was hysterical.
Some people from my community are real upset about that, right? And I feel it's one of those where, I mean, same thing with this Nicki Minaj thing, right? It's number one, there is space for humor to be edgy, it's supposed to be edgy, it's actually part of
yes.
how we deal with shit is
yes.
by being edgy. And also it's if the same three-quarters of the people that are going after him about Nicki Minaj are in the LGBTQ community. That girl has been transphobic, she's been homophobic, she's been all the things.
Even very recently.
And they're out here fighting for her.
Wow.
Which to me is crazy.
Wow.
But then it's you want to fight the Wayans brothers in general have been fairly supportive, and then it's Marlon Wayans, right, who has a I think a child who is trans or something and has been like very vocal.
Okay.
Like, so it's like you're going after an ally because of like a joke that like you feel like is off color, but it's like the stuff that we're going to talk about in the main discussion. It's like we have bigger fish to fry than like a they them joke in Scary Movie, which like literally like think about all the jokes that we've had in Scary, like all the ones that you remember.
Let me tell you something. Scary movie. Off the chain. Do you remember Mr. Man? I don't remember when he stood up and
Coach Man.
Oh, Coach Man. Oh my! I just was saying when that thing fell down, everyone in the theater was like, oh! Yes, yes.
But it's like I just feel like I don't know. Like it's like we're so. It's like how like you have to, like you do have to pick your battles in the sense of like I don't know like that to me is not an example of like when they go low we go high because it's like it's a joke in a movie like that's literally like the whole premise is to be edgy.
You know, just now when I did my heavy blink, my eye almost got shut.
So I blew her eyes shut. You know, sorry, I have the conjunctivitis.
I put mascara on the top and the bottom, and just now I was trying to listen to Brendan and do an extra long, and my mascara eyes almost stayed shut.
She got the pink eye on. So anyway, we are going to talk about this when they go low, we go high a little bit more.
Okay.
You had an article that you wanted to.
Well, that was my.
Oh, you didn't want to talk about this other thing?
Yeah, no, I'll go to that. But technically, my pop culture was kind of like my article.
Yeah.
But let's talk about do we really go high when they go low? Like, I really want to ask, what's the benefit of going high when they go low? Because I'm really not seeing it. I'm not feeling it. What I've thought about this theme, and the first picture that came up for me, and it's how recent I did it, was, again, I was on Instagram and someone posted what is supposed to be Vermont. There's no reason for me not to believe it's Vermont, but anyway, they're like, this is still going on. And what was this? The ice, but they were more so on it than it looked like, even more so than Minnesota, because people were gathered around a house with ICE agents. I see one ICE guy, people, of course, standing in front. They're taking whatever those canisters are, boom, like right there. People are, and just like people are, like, while people are right there. And then what really did it for me, and I said, is there really a benefit to going high? Is one lady, wherever they were filming, right there, one lady's like, yes, she's protesting in front. And the way the cop or ICE agent, I don't even know which one it was, the way he grabbed her and threw her down like she was nothing. Like she body slammed her like nothing. What does going high look like when they are body slamming women? And we know women have been killed more, but it was something so visceral about that, and this woman getting slammed to the ground. I don't see the benefits. And I want to be clear about this, because normally I don't think of myself as a violent person, right? However, I'm like, this is how I think right now. Does shit need to get burned to the ground and just get rebuilt? Because like to reform a thing, I think we're beyond. What needs to happen, or what needs to be destroyed and rebuilt completely from scratch? And that may not sound very coach, because I'm a coach by trade. It may not sound very coachy and happy and cheerleader, but that's how I'm feeling. And when you get me feeling this way, shit is bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, those were thoughts.
I mean, well, no, I mean, I think it's it was the same thing for what I was thinking about when I was reading this article about Florida, where they're like passing this like crazy new, I mean, they've like switched tactics so many times, and so now it's all about like, oh, it's like supposed to be like about protection and
What is it? Can you explain a little bit about this?
Written like extremely like broadly, but like what it comes down to is like it could be used to basically like similar to some of the stuff we're seeing on this continent, like. If you're like even advocating for like LGBT issues, like there could be punishment associated with that. Like there's like they're trying to really just kind of hit it from all angles.
And that's in Florida.
Yeah.
Wow.
And like I guess like the guy who sponsored it, he was like, like there was a quote from him in the article. It was like, I'm the one that like Florida is where DEI goes to DIE. And like that was allegedly like the impetus of this like bill.
Wow, and he's proud to say that.
Yeah. Or there was like a whole I don't know, have you been watching these these videos of like them deposing these like Doge, like these 22-year-olds that were like working at Doge and like deleting all the like grants?
Yeah, because someone said, well, what is DEI?
Well, like the one I was watching today, like he was like, "Well, why did you call this like one of the craziest ones that needed to go?" And he's like, "Cause right there in it, like they talk about LGBTQ, and so it's like even for you talking about like identity now, all of a sudden, like, and it's like, I mean, yeah, like I think there is kind of like a sense of it's like, how do I go high with someone like that?
You can't. How do we take them to hell, though? So, I would like to. I wish we could call in our forever first lady and say, "Yo, like, where are we now with this thing?" Do you still stand by that? Do you still stand by that? And that was 10 years ago. Imagine. Yeah. And wow, 10 years ago. So, do you still stand by that? As they still try to. All that comes to my mind is like F word, H words, S word. I'm trying to minimize the curses so we don't get, a certain rating or something on YouTube. But,
there ain't no rating.
No, there might be. They're picking up our algorithms. They're listening.
There's way worse stuff that we've talked about on here a few times, especially talking about that fat fucker.
So it's like, what the fuck is happening? No, with all of this. And so, and maybe this is now where we say it'll be so important to make sure that you vote for midterm elections. One of the lowest, when you look at who votes in midterms, the lowest turnout in a non-presidential. But now, listen, and I've heard this so many times before, like, now it's more crucial than ever. No. Fuck that shit. Now, today.
Well, at some point, it's just like, how many times do I have to tell you? I mean, it
sounds like my grandmother when she would beat the shit out of me.
I've been reading all the, because it's primary season right now.
Yeah.
Everyone's like sniping at each other. Of course, there was like the race in Texas that like, Jasmine Crockett, like, very sad, the outcome. But then it's like, I'm like reading people, like everyone is being so divisive, like, and it's like, oh, well, like, I guess I won't be voting. And I'm like, how is that your takeaway? Like, you're looking around us.
I guess I won't vote.
We're all in the same reality, to my understanding. Like none of us are in the Matrix.
Yo, seriously.
So it's like you have experienced the last like year. I mean, it feels like it's been 4 years, but it's been 1 year. So you have experienced the last 1 year, and like, it's one of these where it's just like, I mean, it feels like now it's like the flip side of like when I was having conversations with people, like when Kamala was running, and it was like, well, I can't vote for her, and I was like, I feel exactly the same way you do about Palestine, but like the other option is not better. For your issue.
Yo, it's
and so it's like, if your issue is about women's rights, if your issue is about like rights for Black communities, like, show me how you having a Republican in the Senate is going to make things better for any of the communities
and now
that
we
you
see
say you care about.
And now we see, and those people, I'm sure a lot of them are regretting that they did not
But what I'm saying is like the things that I see people talking about online makes me think that they don't.
Oh, okay.
Like I've watched people be like, oh, but like the other option was still, and I'm like,
it's not even those things I don't get. I don't understand. So anyway, yeah,
But long story short, we about to fight everyone.
Yeah, seriously.
It don't matter which side you on.
So please,
because some of my friends on the left, I'm gonna smack some sense in you, motherfuckers.
Yeah. You guys, please vote. Please vote. Okay, primaries may be done, but there's an election coming up. So get whatever papers you need to get. Do whatever the hell you have to do.
Unless you want to vote for what's currently happening, in which case, stay home. I don't know why you'd be here watching us anyway.
I mean, seriously, turn this off. Unsubscribe.
People hate watch. So.
Well, I mean, case in point, the Deon Cole thing. So let me not even say that. Okay. All right. So I knew that we couldn't end there, and we've given us some joy at the end here. So, do you want to share what's bringing you some queer joy?
Sure. So last weekend I was a vendor at the Queer Artists Flea Market, which we had in Karen. This girl be lurking on my social medias and then be acting like she don't know nothing about
I do. I was really lurking, especially when you were in the States.
Anyway,
lurking. I was lurking, but I had to stop lurking. And can you call me next time?
I was doing tarot reading at the Queer Artists Farmers Market.
What? How did I miss that?
Anyway, and yeah, it was like very nice. I did like a bunch of readings all day long. People came out, we had a nice time. I was reading for all the girls. Some of them did not want to listen, mostly the men, but...
well, somebody may need to do a little reading for me afterwards. Maybe will my luck change in love? So that sounds so much fun.
Yeah, I got to meet the woman who's like the head pastor at it's called the Metropolitan? I think it's Cosmopolitan, because Metropolitan are the ones in the U.S., the MCCs. So it's like a community church organization, like led by LGBTQ people.
Sure.
Yeah. They hold services on Sundays.
What?
And she asked me if I would like to come and talk to them about like spirituality.
What?
So that was.
Oh, I love the fact that you held this back from me, and I'm just hearing this now because he did not share before the show, because it's hitting me like, oh my gosh, that's so. No, I prefer to have this very organic reaction, and I'm like, what? Oh my god, that is so dope. Nice. Wow.
If you're watching and you're based in Nairobi, we're hoping to do them more often. So I'll make sure I tell her next time. She still won't show up, but
no, I will. Tell me, tell me, and I'll come. So my Black joy, it was just a moment my sister and I had the other day. My sister who lives in California, and it was just a moment because she was remembering when I was like 6 or 7 years old, and I got bullied in camp by the camp counselors, no less. And then she just like, and her and my. Because all my sisters are older. I was on one side of the lake because that's where the younger kids were, and the bigger kids were on the other side of the lake. And one of the activities was, I was getting bullied already here on this side. And one day, one of the activities was to hike across the lake. And I was the only one who signed up for that activity. And I hiked across the lake and I saw her, and I was so happy, like that I saw my big sister. So the other day we were talking about that, and my sister just had a moment because she felt so bad that I had been bullied by fucking adults. But it was just this moment. It was nice. I didn't cry at that time, but then when I started crying, talking about it the next day, I started crying. But I just felt it was a great sisterly, and my sister happens to be Black. That was a great
shocker.
Surprise. Spoiler alert. So I just thought it was just a really nice sisterly Black joy experience.
Yeah. I love that.
And with that, with like we had to calm down that adrenaline that was going in my body.
She was ready to go lower.
Okay.
She was ready.
What? She was ready. So we thank you. I don't know. Are there any final words? Any final thoughts? Okay. I don't have any either. I think we give a lot of things for you guys to talk about, a lot of fodder, if you will. So we'd love to hear from you. Please click the thumbs up. Please subscribe. We thank you to our 15 subscribers. Shout out. And so we thank you.
Be more by the time this goes out.
Absolutely. So we're looking for more. Subscribe. Please click, share it with a friend. Yeah, absolutely. And we want to hear from you.
Email
too.
us. Call us.
Yeah.
Well, not call us.
Speak for yourself. Don't call me unless you're tall, dark, and handsome from Western
We've
Kenya.
Been talking about slide in the DMs, how they gonna get there.
So this has
Send us
been.
dick pics.
No, do not. Oh my gosh, that's another conversation.
I'll be the screener.
I don't send me. That'll be another day because recently I did get one. But anyway, this has been I did not like that. This has been kisses from Kenya. Mwah. See you then.